Problem of misinformation.
There really is a fundamental problem with information on the internet these days.
Misinformation really does spread quickly.
The problem really is not just about misinformation and disinformation, but weaponized.
Media and information has existed for over decades, has undergone different generations of advancements and innovations, from reading newspapers, watching television, the usage of computer, and even the internet. In this day and age, media and information can be easily accessed. Online networking has turned into a stage for extensive number of individuals to get refreshed with current news over the globe. According to an article on The Inquirer, Filipinos spend an average of 10 hours and 2 minutes every day online. 10 hours and 2 minutes of consuming information. As it is said, with great power comes great responsibility. As media and information can be easily accessed nowadays, it can also be easily manipulated and mislead us with false information or what we call as fake news. Fake news is false or misleading information presented as news. It often has the aim of damaging the reputation of a person or entity, or making money through advertising revenue. There are two types of fake news such as misinformation, false or misleading information, and disinformation, false information that is purposely spread to deceive people.
The importance of awareness and vigilance on fake news.
Fake news can have a negative impact in our society. For example, by damaging learning culture, causing rumor and mistrust to spread. So, it's vital to know how to separate the real from the fake. The importance of knowing how to spot this false news can help us to be more aware and cautious of our surroundings. Not knowing how to spot this false news can lead to misunderstanding. That is why, always check first. Do not share news or information if you think it is wrong. And spread awareness on platforms to other people so that they can also stop and help spot false information.
Knowing how to spot fake news can help us to avoid it. Being aware about fake news can save yourself and also others. We should avoid spreading it because fake news is dangerous. It can cause someone harm, tarnish the image of another, or shake up a lot of hard works. It is important to be aware of the danger of misinformation in the world today. The best way to fight against misinformation is to educate as many people as possible in media literacy. Always try to identify and prevent the spread of misinformation in order to create an environment of trust.
The consequences of fake news. All of us knows that the fake news can create consequences, in which can lead society to worse situation. The spread of fake news can have both personal and academic consequences. In a perfect world, everything reported would be based only on facts and you would be able to trust that the media you consume is reliable. But unfortunately, that's not the case. You should learn to spot false information because fake news can create chaos. The rapid spread of fake news and disinformation online can have profound consequences. Examples include distrust in the media, undermining the democratic process, platforms for harmful conspiracy theories and hate speech, spread of false or discredited science, example anti-vax movement, call into question of the credibility of your sources, provide you with false, misleading, or deceptive information used to make a decision or take action, confirm your biases, and lead to lack of belief or trust in scientific findings. We find that the people can be persuaded by the authorities' denials and reduce their belief in a piece of news that has been declared fake. But when the denied news turns out to be real, citizens will reduce their belief not only in the denial at hand, but also in similar denial in the future, and reduce their satisfaction with a certain news. In addition, some people believe and some are not.
Based on how to stop the spread of fake news, the first step is you need to check first the authority of the news. You check first who is the author of the news or the information, where did the item originate. Check on the individual, company, or institution to see where their biases, including personal inclinations or favoritism. Is the author's name listed? So you must check it first, the author, before sharing. Second is accuracy. This means that information is accurate and free from errors. Is considered more reliable. One or two typos are okay, but information that is presented in a sloppy manner with too many spelling or grammatical mistakes comes across as unprofessional. So you checked also, are there some black claims, references, and data, because numbers can be easily changed and manipulated to show personal opinions because fact and opinion are different. Third is objectivity. Check to see if the information is presented with the least amount of prejudice or personal bias. Is it opinion or is trying to sell you something? So this means that check the aims of the author about his or her information, check the body of the text, the content, and the objectivity of it. And lastly is the timeliness. When we say timeline, especially in the news, it means that we checked the date when was information first published. Is the content you are looking at up to date, or the website updated regularly, or is it something that is old made to look like new information? And those are the things that we need to do in order to avoid fake news. Let us all do our part and help others as well in staying informed and doing it the right way.
False information is not new to us, so in order to avoid it, we must be responsible of our actions. To avoid fake news in any kind of social media platform, we should know this following. First is the date and time of the information. Second is the source of that information. Third is the credential of the information. And fourth is the author's name and their background. And always determine the real and facts information before we like, share, and post anything in any kind of social media platform. In today's fast-paced world of social media, fake news surrounds us every day. If you are not careful, you run direct to believing and acting upon it. Take the time to follow this basic step to help ensure you make informed decisions based on facts. And always remember this quote: think before you click. Beware of false knowledge. It is more dangerous than ignorance.
Stop!
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 Stop.
Stop spreading fake news.